This is Fudge Films. Uh-oh, something spooky is going down. Our creature feature presentation is up next.
What are you doing?
Taking pictures of penile? What are you doing?
I'm looking at some penile. You know, I got some ways of enhancing those pictures. Thanks to the advances in modern technology, I can manipulate the dimensions of your hog to increase the attraction rates in potential mates.
You made it smaller.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange. I don't like orange, so we're going to go with blue.
Why would you make my hog blue?
What's up, everybody? It's me, Norman the Gamer, and today's Tutorial Thursday, I'm gonna show you one of the most.
You're watching a tutorial on how to use the eraser tool.
I made a mistake.
Since you can't seem to handle this, I'll take care of it.
You just posted that to your church's Facebook page.
I don't care if you think it looks good. Just delete it. What do I need pincers for?
I thought it looked kind of cool.
But I don't have pincers.
So what kind of angle do you want?
Dutch?
Well, it looks like we are just about wrapped up here.
Yeah. Maximum length, minimal hair. I like it.
So who do you plan on sending that hardy hog to? Ew.
I'm Captain Mike Ryder, and I'm talking to you about jokes. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to steal a joke is not your friend. Stealing jokes can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to talk to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers. Because stealing jokes can kill. And if you steal a joke, you go to hell before you die. Please. Call them young. Call them inexperienced. Just don't call them... I hope you locked your doors and windows because our feature presentation starts now.
Yo! Howdy, howdy, howdy. I can't get the camera angle just right, and it shakes like crazy. I really should not have done the camera upside down bit. Look, just move. Look at how much it that's just me moving my arm. I didn't even hit the desk. Watch this. Watch this. I really can't get it right. I've tried. That's not right. You're just getting a view of my bathroom. That's kinda right. Though I'm awfully left. Hey, we'll take it. Hey, we'll take it. That's looking pretty good. See, I knew if I really did. I messed with that for like 5 minutes before stream. And I knew if I did it when I was live, I would figure it out. It would work better. And, hey, brother, you're here, I'm here, we're here, and it's looking good. Looking good. I feel like we're sounding good. Let me double check on that. Because I was playing around with voice mod. Yesterday, I found out the voice mod. A voice mod has a bunch of stuff built in that I really have not touched. I haven't played with. And I want to listen to this. Listen to this for just 1 second. This is voice mods. Voice mod has their own bonk. Listen to voice mod's bonk. No. Now, listen to my bonk. That's a bonk. This? That's a bam. Come on. Come on. But they've got, they have a category of anime sound effects. I mean, what is... That don't sound like Dragon Ball Z. That don't sound... That's good. That's some, like, classic anime sound effects. Anyways, we're good. We're good. There's not a voice changer on. That's what I was checking. Kirby, what's up, brother? How's it going? How's your Friday going? I had the last 2 days off from work, which was nice. I haven't had 2 days off in a good long time. So, yesterday, I played Final Fantasy 14 all day. That's really what I did. That game, every time I think like, man, I really like this game, but it can't get better than this. It always does. It always gets better. It's really impressive. So I did that. Clayton and I, we were up till 1 a.m. We spent 4 hours doing, there's a thing called Palace of the Dead, which is a randomly generated dungeon. It's a roguelike dungeon. It's essentially like if Binding of Isaac and Final Fantasy 14 had a baby. We were up till 1 a.m. For 5 hours. We were doing it. One run. About 4.5, 5 hours. And if you die, if you get a team wipe, like your like armor and gear progress stays, but you have to start over. If you want like the real ending. If you actually want to succeed, you have to start over. You can't have a team KO. So Clayton and I were playing, I mean, we get to floor 50. That's the big one. Okay, once you get to floor 50, once you beat the boss at floor 50, then you unlock the hard mode and you unlock a bunch of stuff. We get to floor 50. Clayton's playing tank, he's playing Dark Knight. I'm doing my monk class, DPS. More than ever before, I feel like we're on equal playing field here. I feel like I'm holding my own, carrying my weight. I'm not very good at the game, but I felt like I was doing all right. We get to the level 50 boss. It's 12:30 a.m. We get into this fight. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in that game. It was brutal. It was so difficult. And we get her down to about this much health. Just a little giblet of health. And I get hit. I get hit hard. Because I messed up. Because it's 12:30 a.m. and I'm exhausted. But also I suck. So I mess up. I say to Clayton, I say, this is it. I don't think I'm going to be able to recover from that. I think I just threw it. Clayton goes, you're alright. Which is why Clayton and I are a great team. Because I over panic about everything and Clayton just, okay. I die. I'm dead. I'm out. She's got this much health left. Clayton, the Kelvac, in his infinite gamer power, solo tanks the boss. In 5 minutes, he plays 5 minutes of Dark Souls in Final Fantasy XIV. He is dodging left and right. He is getting in. He is getting out. He is popping potions. He is running around waiting for his opening. Boom. He does it. He beats the level 50 boss by himself. Jesus walks among us. And his name is Clayton the Gamer Kelvac. Just god tier stuff. So we did it. After 5 hours, we beat the first phase of Palace of the Dead. It was painful and we did it. And now we don't have to do it again. So, that's what I did with my day yesterday. Today I cleaned. Today I cleaned and played Animal Crossing. For the first time. I think the last time I played Animal Crossing, I'm pretty sure it was on stream. And it was in March? It was somewhere around then. It was early this year was the last time I touched Animal Crossing New Horizons. You know, I'm a big Animal Crossing nut. I'm an Animal Crossing kook. But New Horizons, like, really lacks substantial content. And I just kind of hit my limit. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, I don't feel motivated to keep playing it. So that changed today. The Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct happened and was essentially 40 minutes of Nintendo going, hey, we're on the Reddit too. Hey, we read the comments. Yeah, we checked the Twitter. You don't like this? Forget about it. We got it. Oh, you don't like this? Hey, forget about it. We got it. Oh, you don't like this? Well, actually, we're going to let that one stay. But we are going to fix this thing over here. Oh, okay. It was so exciting for me. Like, the fact that it pretty much opens... Well, so it opens with Brewster and the cafe, and we knew that was coming for the longest time, and, that's cool, that's exciting. If it was just that, I would not be playing the game again. I would still be like, I'm good. But the fact that it goes from Brewster to my favorite Animal Crossing character, I would say probably my favorite character in all of video games, tied with Mike Hagar from Final Fight and Saturday Night Slam Masters. The fact that Cap'n is back is an immediate Yeah, I'll play every day again. I'm in. They could have ended it at that, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll play again. Just to hang out with Cap'n? Yeah, I'm in. He could literally just take you out to the middle of the water and dump you. And that's it. I would still play just because Cap'n. I am a Cap'n kook. I am a shill. Thankfully, though, there is significantly more than just Cap'n has a boat. The amount of... So you got like the two categories. You got the free content, you got the paid DLC stuff. The free content that's coming is substantial. New furniture sets. I don't know. I can't read this whole Reddit mega thread for you. I don't know. Go look it up for yourself. But like, just the free portion, it was like, oh my lordy lord. They are fixing so many of our problems and adding so much new stuff. I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, it's New Horizons 2. Guys, it's New Horizons 2. No. No. It's just New Horizons. They finally finished the game. I'm not wrong. I like New Horizons. But that was that was like half of a video game. Now, it's going to be a full-ass video game. And then, right when you think it's done, they literally said, like, this will be the final major free content update. And I was like, oh, that's a little disappointing. And then they hit us with the DLC. Now, I'm not the biggest, I don't like paying in general. But for, like, the second half of a game, I don't like buying DLC for games that I feel like should have had that content in the first place. This is, like, perfect DLC. It's not out yet, okay? Listen, it's not out yet. I'm being a little bit of a shill right now, doing a little, cringe, dude, cringe. But the fact that this is a sequel to Happy Home Designer, built in to the game, built into Animal Crossing, that's great. I'll pay for that. That's great DLC to me. In my opinion, that's great DLC. So I'm very, very excited for that. And I'm very excited that all of those changes, that it feeds back into the main game, that it isn't just like, you can go to this island to do Happy Home Designer. I'm glad that it feeds back in meaningful ways, and namely the partition walls and the pillars. So, I booted up Animal Crossing New Horizons today for the first time in 7 months. Something like that. I forgot that I was in the middle of like a major renovation project on my island, and I don't remember what any of it was supposed to be, and it's all half completed. So I think I'm just gonna like dig up everything. I'm not gonna start over. I'm not gonna wipe my data. I'm not gonna do that. But I think I'm going to take the time off stream to rebuild my island in the way I want it. And then November 5th, when this stuff drops. What day of the week is November 5th? It's a Friday, but of course it's a Friday. Oh, Nintendo, I love you. Friday, November 5th. The first Friday out of October, we're getting spooky. Or anti-spooky. We're getting cutesy. We're gonna do that new Animal Crossing shit. We're gonna play with that. I don't think I'm gonna stream Animal Crossing regularly. I don't really like streaming Animal Crossing that much. But I'll for sure play it that day, and maybe some more afterwards. And maybe I'll like streaming this stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Last time I streamed Animal Crossing, I didn't really dig it. I didn't really dig streaming it, but I like playing the game. So we'll see. But I'm gonna stream that stuff. And what's his name? I think his name's Wardell. He's like a big mammoth. Or not a mammoth. What are they called? Not a mammoth. What the fuck? Sea cows. What's the other thing for a sea cow? Why did I say mammoth? Manatee. The big manatee guy that's introduced in that Happy Home stuff. I love him. Just a big fella. Just a big lad. I love that. Dugong. Manatee. Dugong. Oh. Dugong is like the fancy manatees. Interesting. But anyways, I love that guy. Just a big fella. Just a big fella in a nice shirt. There's a shot in the direct of him like sitting on a log and like speaking very like pretentiously about life, and I was like, that's my guy. That's my guy. They put me in the game, baby. They got me in there. So I could not. The only thing they could add to Animal Crossing New Horizons, the only thing that's left on my like, please Nintendo, please put in game. I am little baby, please put in game. I want my villagers to be mean to me. I love mean villagers. Now there's new villagers being added with the free update. So I'm hoping some of them are just assholes. What is going on with my internet? Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. Alright. Chat, I don't know what's going on with my internet. Last night my internet was going nuts. It was going ballistic. And I think something's going on with my internet. I'm also a little worried. Low latency mode. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I just turned on low latency mode as well because I feel like my latency is getting fucked. I also turned on make the bitrate go nuts. If I'm dropping frames, bring that bitrate down until I'm not dropping frames. So we're gonna see what happens. But last night, it just randomly, like everything would be stable. But in Final Fantasy XIV, I would lag super hard, and I don't. What's happening? I know I have free internet, but like, do you have to act like free internet? Do you have to act like poor people internet? I deserve better than this. Anyways, I'm really excited. I want mean villagers. I want them to be like, oh, you sick fuck. You ugly fucker. People are like too nice to me IRL as is. So I need my Animal Crossing villagers to insult me. But there's some new villagers, so, you know, maybe. At least, they are changing some things with the villagers' attitudes. Like, they'll finally show up to your house and invite you to their house. Which was one of my favorite things in New Leaf was whenever they'd be like, can you come to my house at 3:30 p.m.? I would like to have tea with you. And I'd be like, wow, no. No, I have a job, Lopez. I can't come to your house right now. So I'm getting excited to do that again. I just want to flex on these animals. I'm going to be like, no, sorry. Sorry, Maddie. I can't come to your party at 5:30 p.m. I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be crushing Mad Puss. So no, I can't come to your little party. How about you give the invite to someone who cares? So that's what I've got going on for me. That's the only thing that keeps me alive right now. Okay. Well, that's me, chat. How are you guys doing? How's everyone out there in chat room land doing? While you answer, let me tell you what's on the docket for tonight. First, I'm going to respond to you. 2, I have a package for Mr. Kirby the Almighty. Has sent me a package. We're going to open that up. Cracked open the old fudge freighter. And we're going to take a look at that. And then we have I would say about 2 handfuls, about a Raisin brand amount of scoops of itch.io horror games to play. Some look good. Some look not good. But we've got a good 2 handfuls of them. We're gonna take a look at, and if that doesn't take up the whole stream time, if we still got some time left, we're gonna watch some spooky YouTube videos. But I'm betting on we're not gonna get to that. I'm betting a good amount of money we're not gonna get to spooky videos tonight, which is fine. Gotten back into Isaac because of the expansion coming soon to console. I didn't even know you got into Isaac. This week was hellish. What? Hey, sit on Uncle Mike's lap. What happened this week, Crunch? What happened? Why was this week hellish for you? I did 100% Murder House yesterday. Nice, dude. How's the console port? It's cool that game is hopefully going to find an even larger audience, because Murder House ruled. Every day was Monday. Garfield syndrome. I feel ya. Well, hey man. Today's Friday. Hopefully you don't work this weekend. Take the next 2 days and just fucking kick it, brother. Play some shit, get some stuff off your backlog. It's good. I hope they bring over more puppet combo stuff. Yeah, that'd be nice. Put it on PS4 and Switch as well. Okay. That's great. I mean, yeah. I would love... I mean, this is the first puppet combo game I think that's on Steam. So this is the first, like, real release. This is Puppet Combo's first real game. And if they keep getting bigger and better, hey, great. Probably save the backlog for streams now. I mean, that's up to you, man. You don't necessarily have to play the stuff that you chose for stream. What I personally do whenever I have the time to play games off stream is I choose something that, like, man, I'd like to play that, but I know it won't translate to a stream well. or I don't really want to stream it or something, you know, Final Fantasy 14 for me is like, that's my off-stream game. That being said, I do have some ideas for some Final Fantasy 14 streams, but we're not going to worry about that right now. The games don't translate well. Most games that are a lot of reading. I mean, it depends on what kind of streamer you are. It depends on how you want to approach your streams. Some people just want to do like chill, lay back, like I'm going to play whatever streams. That rules. If that works for you, man, that works. Me, I'm hyper focused on making the most entertaining stream. And so, you know, I don't think I was thinking about doing Final Fantasy 9 at the end of this year, and I don't necessarily know about doing that anymore because it's so much reading. It's so much reading, and it's a turn-based RPG. I'm very much a variety streamer. I'm a personality-based variety streamer. So stuff that's stuff where I have to focus on the game intensely or something like that, for me personally, doesn't translate to a good stream. So like Final Fantasy 14, you know, I pretty much made the decision like right away, like I'm not gonna stream this. Like it's so much reading and all of this stuff, like I'm not gonna stream that game. But some people are streaming it and they're doing great. Like it just depends on your personality, who you are. I'm sure there are streamers who couldn't make tonight's stream work. I don't know who. They'd really have to suck ass as a streamer, because this is the lowest hanging fruit content. But hey man, I spent a good like 2 years just putting out dog shit streams, so I don't know. And I still am too. Dude, Final Fantasy IV, is there less reading? Something tells me there's not going to be less reading, because at least Final Fantasy IX has pre-rendered cutscenes. But yeah, there's games that like I want to play that I don't want to play on stream. There's less reading. It's an NES game. Is 4? I guess. Okay. I guess 4 is an NES game, isn't it? NES game, more like NEX game, because I'm not gonna play that old shit. It's the most ambitious NES game. Was it got pre-rendered cutscenes? Final Fantasy IV. It didn't come to America initially, right? The sprites are nice. Yeah, it's been... I know it's been re-released a bunch. Yeah, the sprites are pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this one. This sprite... This is a good-looking game. That looks pretty good. I'm really digging the look of that. Final Fantasy IV looks killer, dude. Really good. What is this guy's name even? I know so little about Final Fantasy VIII. I just know that this guy's in it, and his hair is fucking wild. Like his Final Fantasy VIII Pro Tag. What is his name? Squall? His name is Squall? No. You can't just name a man Squall and go, yeah, he's cool. No one is cool with that name. Squart. I would love... See, and now I'm... See, now I want to play Final Fantasy IX. Chat, what do you... Legitimately, I want to hear your thoughts on it. I know you guys are going to go like, oh, play whatever you want, man. What is your thoughts on a stream with a lot of reading? On a turn-based RPG stream with a lot of reading? Is that something you would watch, or is it like cringe? Is it like too much? See, I fucking knew you were gonna say that. Look at this man's hair, though. Like, look at this man's hair, though. Why did the music stop? Oh, I've really been talking for half an hour. Oh, fuck. I don't know, chat. I'll muster. I'll think about it. I'll toss and turn at night. Does he get to wear a cowboy hat? Is this him? Or is this a different character? I think it's a different character. Who's the guy with a cowboy hat? UFO? Do I get to play as UFO? I'm really interested in Final Fantasy IX. Like, specifically. Because I love PS1 games. The PS1 Final Fantasy games have always interested me. But the art style and the writing in that game is so, like, up my alley. Whatever the knight's name is, in Final Fantasy IX. What is his name? Steiner. That's right. This dude, literally everyone I've talked to and gone like, man, I would like to play Final Fantasy IX. They've gone, hey, you'll love Steiner. I love, my favorite character trope is big dumb fucko. Big dumb nice guy. My favorite character trope. The himbo trope, if you will. And everyone's told me like, yeah, you will love Steiner. And so, like, I kind of want to play it, because I kind of want to play... I want to see if I really do like this guy. Is he nice? I mean, is he? I don't know. I gotta play the game, find out. I just dig him. I did get that look. I love the art style of the game. Man, I don't know. But also, it's going to be a lot of reading. Is it for... Okay. I assume you guys have played 9. Is there a lot of grinding? Because I don't really want to play something with grinding. I am not fucking touching. You could not... Listen. My brother played 13. I was in the same room with my brother when he played 13. You are never going to get me to play 13. Nine reasons... Okay, see, this is what... I clicked on that first article, and there was, like, words. I need, like, a top 10 list. Okay, top 9 reasons you should play Final Fantasy IX. Music, the characters, the design, the gameplay. Okay. ATB, active time battles. is a pretty clunky example. What? 4 party members should be drafted into the Bill of Rights? What does that mean? I don't understand what I'm reading. See, it's bright and cheerful when I'm into that. Okay, so this is the other thing. Everyone's like, Vivi is the best. I love the little Vivi. And I like Vivi's design. But I want to, like, why do people like Vivi? I want to know. Why? I recently played 13. I thought it was alright. This is just everything that's in the game. 13 pisses me off. I don't like Nomura. I don't like Kingdom Hearts shit. I don't like... It has its place, and there are things... I like laughing... It's not despicable to me or whatever, but it's just stupid. Stupid. And 13, seeing so much of that game, I don't like the combat system. I don't like the writing. I don't like the characters. I don't like the music. I don't like the art style. 13 is like the opposite of anything I want to play. I don't know, but like... the only thing that's keeping me, like, from not committing to, like, playing Final Fantasy IX is just, like, the reading. I did play through 2 Yakuza games on this channel, but even then, like, by the time I was done with Yakuza 4, I think I'm at this point where I realize, like, it's not my strength, and so, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna play another Yakuza game on this channel. Because it's so much reading, and I feel like it just bores the shit out of everyone. You know, I've talked about before of like, oh, I do a stream for me, and I do a stream for you, right? Like, and I'm at a point now where I understand how to make streams that don't have to be mutually exclusive. And those are my best streams. So why would I do a stream that I think is stinky, you know? I just don't. I don't. Whatever, man. I just don't like Final Fantasy 13. I think it's pretty bad. I think it's pretty stinky. But I do like this guy. So we'll see, man. Maybe here's what I should do, chat. What I should do is go to twitch.tv, go to the browse section, find someone else who's streaming Final Fantasy 9, watch some of it, and see how they stream it, and copy them. And just steal it. Just steal their content. Their jokes. All of it. Just take it. It's a free country. You can't prove that I did it. And then their stream is my stream. Anyway, we'll see, man. Hey, we got time. I'm just trying to get through October right now. If I play Final Fantasy IX, it won't be until, like, December. So, or the middle of November or something. Because the first thing I'm doing once we get out of October is I'm playing Killer 7. I want to play Killer 7. I'm playing Killer 7. Anyways, enough talking about what's in the future. Let's talk about what's in the present. And that's a present from Kirby the Almighty. He sent me this box. I got this box today. it got, like, demolished by the mail, people. I probably shouldn't show that. You could probably, like, extrapolate my address from that. It's not even my address. It didn't even get sent to me. But, Kirby sent me this package for my birthday last week. It is, like, half opened already. This is not me. It got, like, flattened by the post office. Great work. It's nothing huge, and like I said, you'll know what the third item is from the first two. Well, my mom picked it up. My mom had it, and she was like, oh, it's pretty light. What, did he send you an empty box? And I went, no, Mom. It's an Xbox Series X. I know Kirby, he's always got the console hookups, so I know for a fact this is gonna be an Xbox Series X. Now, let's say it is. Okay, let's play devil's advocate. Let's be Mr. Hypothetical here. I'll just say it better be. Because my mom's coming over tomorrow. We're going to play Halo 5 Guardians. And if this isn't an Xbox Series X, Kirby, you're banned. And my mom's... Dude, my mom is going to be pissed. And she's going to call you on Discord. And you're going to be fucked, dude. You think it's bad when I'm mad? Oh my god, dude. You know the old saying, hell hath no fury like my mother. And it's true. It's a loot crate? No. Funny story though. The one loot crate I did buy that shipped a month ago, I'm finally going to get it hopefully tomorrow. For the last 2 weeks, it's supposed to have been delivered. 2 weeks ago, on a Tuesday 2 weeks ago, it was like, it'll be delivered today. And it was in fucking Ohio. And I was like, well, I don't know about that. And for the next 2 weeks, it kept going, it'll be delivered today. No, it won't. No, it's in Erie, PA right now. No, it won't. It's finally at my local post office, supposedly. So maybe I'll get it tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, let's open this. I brought scissors because I thought I was gonna need to cut it open, but seriously, it's like someone already opened this. Someone's like, oh, it's an Xbox Series X. Okay, we'll let them have it. Those aren't in high demand right now. If it was a PS5, they would have stolen it, but... Let's see. Better be an Xbox Series X. That's all I gotta say, man. I just pre-ordered, Gears Funko Tactics, and if I can't play it, then you're done on this platform. It wasn't destroyed. We'll see. Yeah, that's... Okay. I'm really just stalling now, but my local mail person stinks, dude. Listen, I don't want to besmirch the USPS. They're better than a private company, but my local mail person will just throw things on the porch. They don't care. Something you've talked on stream before. Yeah, Xbox Series X. What are you trying to downplay it? What, are you trying to keep my expectations in check? What are you, nuts? I will say, I did see the logo. I did see where it was shipping from. Oh, and there's a packing slip right on top of it. So I'm not gonna look at the packing slip. There's like an item receipt right on the top. Okay. I brought... Alright, here it is, guys. Here's the item receipt. Not gonna look at that. Oh my god, guys. Yes! Thank you, Kirby. Bubble wrap. Yeah! Poggers. Oh. He's stumpy. He's stumpus. Oh, fuck, dude. Yo, okay. Thank you, dude. Here, we gotta do like a cool like thumbnail. This is my thank you to you. I'll do like a Poggers thumbnail. And then when I upload that on YouTube, I'll title the video, Gaunt sent toys from a pedophile. No, hey, thank you. I love Ren and Stimpy. I'm a little bit of a Ren and Stimpy nut. And fuck John K, but Bob Camp is the real creator of Ren and Stimpy, and we will stand by that. Bob Camp rules, John K can suck my ass. This rules. Thank you, Kirby. So I assume the third one then is gonna be Ren. That rules. I don't like, the packaging is so nice on these. The kitty litter and then the powdered toast. The powdered toast man is the one I wanted the most. Because it's powdered toast man. That rules, man. I don't know whether to take them out of the packaging or not. They look like they're like, I mean, it's Super 7. So like they are super high quality figures. For being, you know, little 7 inches. That rules. Thank you, Kirby. Unfortunately, though, it's not an Xbox Series X. So, mods, get him. I want him gone. Bye-bye. Try again next time. Talk to me when you get me that Series X. You can DM me on Discord, and we'll talk about it. This rules. Thank you, Kirby. See, chat, they've got Ren, and they've got Stimpy, and they got Powdered Toast Man. This is great. I don't own any Super 7. This is actually my first Super 7 figures. I know Super 7 does, they've got like, well, they do the reaction line, which is what these are. And they've got like Ninja Turtles and stuff like that, and I've been like, well, I'm not super into the like reaction line. I'm not really into the like, classic Star Wars, like 7-inch kind of style figures. But these aren't that, like they're just, I mean, maybe Powdered Toast Man is, but it's just Powdered Toast Man. The only thing, I wish he had more pronounced nipples. I'll do like a modification on that later. But like Stimpy looks phenomenal. That is a great looking figure. This rules. Thank you, Kirby. I will put those on, I will find room for them on my shelf. Yeah, and Super 7's doing Alf. I know NECA's doing Alf. And then, yeah, Super 7's doing Alf. So, we are truly in a blessed timeline. So much Alf content. Thank you, Kirby. I will get those on my shelf after stream. I gotta figure out packaging, I might take them out of the packaging. I might be a dirty boy. The only thing I think I keep in packaging is I have the Mario Odyssey, like, wedding amiibos and a signed figure from, was it Mae Whitman, who played April in the 2012 Ninja Turtles cartoon. Those stay in packaging. And then, of course, my Zolar. Gotta keep that in the package. That's a priceless collector's figure. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you so much. Let me know when that Ren is supposed to show up. And I'll do, like, we'll, like, do this again. And I'll ban you again. The Ren better come with the Xbox. My favorite Ren and Stimpy episode, let me say. Probably Stimpy's cartoon. I think Stimpy's cartoon, when you know about the production of Ren and Stimpy, I think Stimpy's cartoon is very, very funny. Stimpy's cartoon was also like one of the first episodes I saw, so I'm a big fan of that one. Space Madness, classic. Stimpy's Invention, classic. Ren and Stimpy is an interesting beast. And I'm glad that, like, we as a society have now, like, gotten to the point where it's like, Bob Camp made Ren and Stimpy. Not John Kay. Now, if only we could get to the point where we go, Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon didn't happen, and that was just a collective mindfuck. Yeah, next time it'll be an Xbox Series X for sure. 100%. Alright, well thank you, Kirby. Thank you very much. I will get those on my Reddit shelf. I gotta get rid of these. Nobody gives a fuck about what I'm gonna say. These Power Ranger figures behind me. I'm not the biggest Power Rangers guy in the first place. I do like Power Rangers, but I like the villains. I like Zed, I like Rita, I like Goldar, I like Rito, I like the Gear Empire, I like Divatox. You know, I like the villains. But I have these Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures. I don't want them. I gotta get rid of them. I want them off my shelf because I gotta make room for these now. But there's so many more NECA Ninja Turtle stuff, and it's like, I'll buy it. My bet is they're gonna release. They've already released Super Shredder 3 times. My bet is they're gonna release at least 2 more recolors of Super Shredder before the end of this line, and I'm gonna buy them all. I'm an absolute fucking hog. I'm as much of a shill as shills come for the NECA Ninja Turtles. This rules though. Okay, one last thing about this. Did I ever tell you guys the story of the time that I got yelled at in church for Powder Toast Man? While I get the games up, did I ever tell you guys the time that I got yelled at in church because of Powder Toast Man? Haven't heard it? Okay. So we went to church one Christmas Eve, the family, mom, dad, my brother, and I. And during the New Year's Eve church service, the candlelight New Year's Eve church service, the pastor, had said, part of the lesson was, of course, the classic, Jesus is the bread of life. Normal thing to say, normal thing to hear in church. But my dad and I were sitting next to each other. Already a bad plan. And so, I don't know how it started. I guess it was from me. They had the like papers you get, what is it called? Fuck. The like playbill of the show. And so they had those and they had pencils. And so church isn't the most exciting time for me. So they're talking about Jesus is the bread of life. And so I start drawing Powdered Toast Man on the paper. But I give him a beard, I give him the long hair, I give him the robe. And it's Bread of Life Man. And my dad sees that and can't contain his laughter. He tries as hard as possible and can't hold it in. And my mom got about this close to just pushing us off the balcony or setting us aflame with the candle. She was so mad. But what do you... When you get a good joke, you gotta get it out. Especially when it's in the middle of church. Hey, the man upstairs, he would laugh at that one. So anyways, that's one of the reasons we stopped going to New Year's Eve church service. And when we do, It's we have a seat formation now. Dad, mom, my brother, and me. My dad and I are as far apart as possible. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't even matter though, because my brother and I still get in trouble. There's one year where they had they were like advertising like Santa Claus is gonna be there. Santa's gonna be there. Okay. You know, I'm like 15, 16. Okay, yeah, Santa's gonna be there. Okay. Lo and behold, during the service, they've got a tree, they've got all these presents. Santa Claus shows up. All the little kids are pogging, they're going nuts. Santa, did you get the Fortnite cards? Santa, give us the V-Bucks. And Santa Claus, he goes up there, and the preacher's like, Santa Claus, everybody, wow. And Santa takes the microphone, he goes, you know, boys and girls, this is Jesus' birthday. And I give out presents for Jesus' birthday. These presents here are not for you. They're for Jesus. And so then for the rest of the night, my brother and I were just whispering to each other like, Santa Claus comes in and just starts kicking these kids, just punting the kids. These presents are for Jesus. Poof. So yeah, we don't really go to church on Christmas Eve anymore. So, but Bread of Life, man, classic. I think I still have that paper somewhere, but hell if I know where it is. Good old Bread of Life, man. It was really like 2 years in a row. Like it was Bread of Life, man, and then the next year it was these presents are for Jesus. Like Christmas morning, little Billy runs down the stairs. Is like, Mom, Dad, look, Santa got me a bike. And Santa fucking drops down the chimney and is like, these presents are for Jesus. Tackles the kid. Anyways. So, now that we spent an hour of just me bullshitting. Hi, thanks for being here. We do have some itch.io horror games. We've got the good. We got ones that look good. We got ones that look bad. And we've got ones that look real bad. Now, the first one, you're going to have to give me a second. Because this first one runs in browser. It's Burger and Frights. And so it might take me a second of adjusting audio and shit to get working. First of all, we need to change our category. What should we change to? Horror. Is there just like a horror? Just shitting? Yeah, man, that's the category for me. I'm the top streamer on just shitting. I mean, could I just stay in just chatting? I really don't know what to go to. There is games and demos, but like... hold on, chat. Sorry, this will only be just one more minute, and we'll get to get some scary games. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I'm so scared. I'm going to pee. Oh, what that chat? Recommended for you, Poopy Playtime. What's going on Poopy Playtime? I think it's an... I think it's an actual game. Poopy Playtime is a real game, I think. Yeah. Okay. What do we choose? I guess I'll just do games and demos. There's a category of just stairs on Twitch. Is that a game or is it... Yeah, it might be a game. Yeah, it's a game. There's one dude playing it. It's just a guy walking up and down stairs. Alright. Alright, we'll just do games and demos. I wish Twitch would make a category for, like, small indie games. I guess that's what games and demos is, but I don't know. The viewability of games and demos, I feel like is not very big. Games and demos, okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn the Yoshi's Island music off, and we're gonna actually play a goddamn video game. Okay. Alright, so this is Burger and Fright. This is one that I think looks good. But hey, we'll find out. Oh, okay. Alright, we're just in there. Alright, chat. Let me know how we're looking, how we're sounding. I don't know if it's supposed to run at this frame rate. I don't think it's supposed to run at this frame rate. I don't think it's supposed to be this frame rate. The real horror is the frame rate. I wish I could download it. I don't understand why it needed to be played in browser. Hold on. Is there a pause button? There's not a pause button. I don't care. There's no way for me to download it. the GTX 3070. Alright. Now we're just immediately saying fuck it to that one. If I can't even play it in my browser, we're not gonna try it. Just let me download it. I don't understand why I couldn't download it. Alright, we're just gonna immediately move on. Alright, well that was one of the good ones. So, now we're gonna have a disproportionate amount of garbage. But, I mean, would you guys really be upset about that? What do I want to go with here? Let's go with this one. Yeah, you gotta get the 3090 Founders Edition to play Burger Fright. Oh fuck! Loud. This is M.Stain.
M.Stain.
Ooh. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. That game's scary. Yeah, dude, I play Imposter Syndrome every day, so... Hey, I know, it is scary. 7:49 a.m. Monday. I've always dreamed about getting a real job in the big city. Today is the day. My big shot. I hope I don't blow it. Yours truly. Me. Oh, fuck. There we... Now, this is a frame rate. Look at that, chat. Environmental tutorials. This is Super Metroid, but done right. Stain Financial. 555-3572. Chat, someone call that. Oh, fuck. I should call that. I'm gonna call that. Five 3572. Fuck!
Service representative, please hang up and dial.
Oh, it doesn't work, man. I was hoping we were gonna get like a pre-recorded voicemail for M.Stain, for Mr. Stain himself. What if you saw that? If I saw this IRL, if I saw that IRL, I would be like, oh, okay, like, I really am not the protagonist of my own life. I'm in the Matrix and I'm not the protagonist here. He's always behind you. Okay. Doing some, like, J.G. Wentworth shit. Press shift around. Yeah, see, if I saw this, it would just be like, oh, okay. Right, okay. I'm just an NPC. Okay.
Hey.
I would be like, this is just like the movie Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. That movie is so epic. They got the Star Wars and the Marvel references. And they got the portal gun. Hey, keep moving, pal. No loitering. Push. Welcome to Stain Financial. How can I help you? Here for the interview? Great. I have a seat. Oh, we will be right with you. Hey, buddy. Howdy, partner. Are you here looking for work, too? This guy, I would give this guy the job. Let him have it. I don't even need to interview. He can have it. I wish you luck, but I don't want to zorch my chances. He uses cool words like zorch. Give him the job. M.Stain will see you now. Follow me, please. I mean, you can go first if you want. I'm gonna hack in, dude. I'm gonna change the system. I'm deleting all student debt. Oh, hey, free ride. Free ride, baby. I like this job. I don't even need to walk at this job. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. All right, chat. I haven't done a job interview in 5 years. And my last job interview, for some reason, I started talking about how much I didn't like high school. So, I watched a couple YouTube videos about getting my confidence up. I think I got this. I think I have this. Let's go for it. Good morning. I would say I'm pleased to meet you, but I don't wish to get ahead of myself. Please take a seat. Oh, fuck. I didn't prepare for this question. I mean, left's good. But, like, left is kind of like subservient. Left is like a beta male move. Right... You know, right's kind of like an alpha move. But if I try to alpha on the boss, you know, he's probably an alpha himself, and so he could see me make that alpha male move. So I should go with the left because that's a sigma male move to be subservient to the alpha, to get into his good graces, get the job, and then you become the new alpha. But he may just see me as just a beta, just a lackey, just a crony, instead of the sigma male that I truly am. So I should go with the right chair to show that we're equal, to show we're on the same plane. But he may see me as a threat and not give me the job, so I should go with the left chair. Left chair. Very interesting choice. Are you feeling comfortable? No? We'll say yes. Yes. Very good. I want you to be thinking clearly. As I'm sure you are aware, I am a millionaire playboy, M.Stain. Do you know what the M stands for? Money. Oh, fuck. Chat, what does the M stand for? Money. Monka S. Mean. Mister. I think. I guess that would be MM, wouldn't it? Okay, just muscles, Because he's so ripped. He's got a great physique. The M stands for muscles. Wrong. It stands for nothing. Now let us see what you stand for. I will show you a series of items. Choose the one which best represents your personality. Inside this cabinet are 3 of my most prized possessions. Okay. I choose the skeleton. Oh, shit. Melon. And we have a carved ivory fox. It is an exquisite form, but useless in function. Next, an antique newspaper. Snapshot of days long dead, and yet much of its information is still of use. Finally, a well-worn saw. Singular in its purpose, exists to create division. Okay, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, chat. Alright. Now, I think the fox, I think this is the water type. Okay. The newspaper's definitely grass, and the saw is fire. I mean, I do usually go with the water type, but I'm sure the newspaper has a better evolution line. The saw, though, we're not gonna pick the saw. Fire types suck. Fire types are for edgy people, okay? I say we go newspaper. Okay. Wise choice. Information is a power. Even if it is 200 years out of date. There's talk of compensation. Now it's too quiet, chat. Sorry. There you go, this seems better. Is that Nosferatu? It's like Dapper Nosferatu. Let us talk of compensation. I'm gonna make you an offer. Think quickly. $1,000? No, refuse. Unimpressed with my offer. It's far more than you deserve. Perhaps you need some time to think it over. Yes. No. Oh, fuck. Oh, shucks. They got you too, partner. Don't worry. We'll find a way out. Just $1,000 for like what? I didn't read the contract, but I don't like it. It needs to be higher than 1,000. They absconded with my 6-shooters, but I'm sure we can find something around here that'll help. This kind of looks like some kind of machine. Oh no. No, I'm not killing Cowboy Kurt. There has to be a way out of here without killing him. Like a hidden tile. I didn't know we were gonna do saw shit. I won't do it, chat. Oh, I won't do it, but I think I need to. Kurt, let's say hypothetically you died. Would it be okay if you died and I could get out of here? Give me a yes or a no. That's a no. Okay. Are you sure? Yes or no? Okay. Maybe the chain? Can I activate machine? No. No. Maybe there's something with the chains. Please, I don't want to kill Kurt. Chad, I think I have to. Chad, if I kill him, can you forgive me? I need to do it. I'm sorry, Cowboy Kurt. Activate machine. Yes. I'm sorry. I should have just taken the $1,000. Hot dog! Shut it off! It's a man crusher! Sorry, Kurt. No, dude, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Turn it off! Oh! Hey, Kurt. Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. So did I get the job at Wendy's or? Did I get the job or? Is this the way I came in? No, this hallway definitely looks different. Chat, any of you guys ever had a job interview like this? I mean, now this is crazy. I mean, I've heard of bombing an interview, but I've heard of dying out there, but this is a new level. Hello. Finally. Been waiting for you all night. Get in the limo. We have a party to attend. No. No. Let me out. Let me out. You know, for a game of choices, I don't really have much say in this, do I? Enjoying the ride? It's all very exciting, I'm sure. You could say exciting. God, he's so ugly. The final sacrifice. Isn't this like the plot of Muppets Haunted Mansion? An unforeseen force prevents... Why not just make the fence closer? Oh, well, they've got jazz music. It can't be evil. They've got jazz music. Someone left $1 here. Will you take the $1? Yes. I've lost my moral compass. It's $1. Can we interest you in a complimentary cocktail this evening? Where did that image go? Where did I save that image to? Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice, nice, nice. Chat, should I consume it? I'm leaning real hard towards no. Should I consume it? What do you think Mayor McCheese tastes like? It can't be good, right? Does he bleed? I mean, he's cooked meat. Does Mayor McCheese bleed? See, now I'm in. Now I'm leaning towards consuming. That's looking pretty good right now. Alright, I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna say no. No. It's too bad. I'll be here if you change your mind. I don't recognize any of these songs. Put on, What's New Pussycat? Alright, we got the restrooms of the arcade. What was that? Like a JoJo? Let's take a piss. That looks like there's something written on the wall in this one, so I'm gonna go in Time to take a piss. What is that? Okay, what's in the other one? Oh my... Okay. That got me. That scared me. You got me. You got me. I hope you're proud of yourself. Okay, I'm not going to look over there, but there's definitely naked women on the walls. There's like a scene here. I think that's just outside. Alright, chat, let's go to the arcade. Let's play. I want to play Miss Pac-Man. I did just get a key for 3A, right? Oh, what the fuck? Put $1 in the machine. Yes. Alright, chat, what do you want to watch? Birds of Paradise? The Humiliation of Dr. Ledouce? Or Secret of the Underworld? I feel like Secret of the Underworld is probably gonna be the way out, right? I'm gonna keep my finger on the button because I'm real nervous right now. Let's do Secret of the Underworld. I like the Underworld film franchise. Happy they made another one. Oh, lordy lord. They're eating the eyeball, but there's uncensored titties. Alright, I will explain. A woman is like licking an eyeball. There's a woman with her titties out, and she's holding up a skeleton mask. They're zooming in on the skeleton mask. The eyeball licking is continuing. That was it. Hello? Someone's knocking on the other side of the wall. Hello? A knife. Okay. Someone wants me to have this knife. I got a knife. Wait, what did that say? Okay, it probably just told me to stab. Phone ringing? Hello? I bet that's Morse code. Chat, can any of you guys translate? Hello? Oh! VIP pass. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm actually kind of flustered right now, dude. This is, I did not expect this to go the way it's going.
Right this way. Apologies for the inconvenience.
Alright, I'm bringing a knife to a sex party. See, Eyes Wide Shut would be a better movie if everyone stabbed each other.
Welcome, welcome. The guest of honor has finally arrived. Step forward. Your initiation is to begin.
Okay. It's fine. We're fine. Just checking the pews. Okay. Oh my god. Jeez, they're all like babies with their eyes like blacked out.
We gather here today to pay tribute to our mighty idol.
I think that's a Super 7 figure. That looks... That's like the same body mold. Look at that. Look at the body mold. It's the same body. That's a Super 7 figure. You can't convince me it's not.
A sacrifice of blood is required. What do you offer?
Goat. Right.
Oh dear. This simply will not do. A greater sacrifice is required.
I will offer the sacrifice. Oh, where are your clothes?
And so it shall be done. Take your place upon the altar.
Oh, Lord. Okay, alright, we're alright. Just don't look at her directly. Here, I'll play the organ. Guys, does the sacrifice really need to be in blood? Can't it be through song? I'll play, Sir Duke. Look at the babies. Alright, chat, watch this. Oh, damn. Oh. Yo, hey, how you doing? Watch this, chat. Oh, it worked. Got him, chat. I love the FMV dithering.
You have destroyed my follower. You shall be destroyed.
Oops. Oops. I didn't really account for this. Run. I can't run. Okay, chat. Alright, it's time to learn everything. Everything we learned from Doom, it's time to put it to use. What is this? Okay, well, Doom, this is not. Yeah, this is Devil Daggers, dude. Get him! Oh, his face came off. Alright, we're alright. We're okay. Just duck and weave, boys. Yeah, this is kind of like a face-off too. You could say that. John Travolta's looking better than ever, truthfully. The plastic surgery has done wonders for him. This whole place is turning into a death trap. I have to escape. Run. What are the big hands? I don't like that. We're gonna go. Ooh, dodged it. Alright, just in time to play some What's New Pussycat. Okay. Well, I'm sure the police won't have any questions. No, Cowboy Curtis. Ending rank B. Oh, there's one. Okay, all right. Hold on. I want to get another ending. That was great, though. That was very. I mean, it was good. I liked it. It got a big scare out of me. The goat appearing did scare me. So, I got to give it to them on that one. I want to know what happens when I agree, though. What happens when I agree to the $1,000? Does Cowboy Curtis die? Can I save Cowboy Curtis so he can make it to Pee-wee's Playhouse?
M.Stain.
Let's find out. I love the aesthetic going on here, though. Like, there's a lot of, cute little dithering stuff I dig. Okay, skip. 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 Can I skip? Skip. Skip. Thank you. I'm leaving. Now, Chad, have any of you guys ever had a job interview like that? What's in the mailbox? Also, what about the dollar I got? Oh, I put it in the machine. That's right. I didn't even make $1 off that situation. Sad.
Hey.
No loitering. Yeah. No, I don't need to talk to you. I'm here for the interview, and I know I'm gonna rock it. Let's go! Oh, wait, he's not even ready for me. Well, he's about to be ready to meet his new employee of the month. Oh. Okay, I gotta talk to Cowboy Curtis. Kirby, you said about the Curter Burger. What's up with that? I saw someone else post about it. It's a beef patty with what? Like a giant cheese curd on top of it? See you now. Follow me, please. Okay. Hey, keep up, lady. I'm so confident I'm gonna run backwards down this hallway. What? I'll follow you, okay. I've never had a good cheese curd. The only cheese curds I've ever had was from Sheetz, and they were good. They were like you know when you brush your teeth real good and they squeak when you rub a finger over it? They had that texture. And I don't know if cheese curds are supposed to have that texture. Alright, good morning, yada yada yada. Listen, sir. I'm ready to make you a we're gonna choose right chair this time. A multi-billionaire. Are you feeling comfortable? Yes. They were good, but I don't know if they were supposed to have that texture. They weren't like the Minnesota cheese curds, the real classic. Okay, what does the M stand for? Nothing.
I see, you've done your homework. Doesn't stand for nothing. Let's see what you stand for. Show you a series of items. Choose the one which best represents your personality.
Alright, this time... Oh man, I have to sit through all of this dialogue. Alright, well, I'm just gonna mash click. What was it? Wasn't it like Culliver's or whatever? Did the Curder Burger? There's not even a Culliver's anywhere near me. I don't think there's a Culliver's in my state. Culver's. What am I calling it? Culliver's? Same difference. Alright, we're gonna go, Fox.
Just for looks, eh? Foolish choice. Let's talk of compensation. I'm gonna make you an offer. And quickly.
Oh, he really doesn't like me. Accept offer.
Wonderful, wonderful. Head to the lobby. I'll meet you there. I'm gonna celebrate.
Nice. Okay, so you have to, like, you get the best offer by making him... Oh, Cowboy Curtis doesn't die? Okay, there's the Fox. Alright. We're going to the party again.
Finally. Been waiting for you all night. In the limo. A party to attend.
There's a lot of, like, restaurants that I wish were around me and aren't. Namely, Arby's. Like, I know people don't like Arby's, and I don't know, man. I love Arby's. But maybe I love Arby's because there isn't one around me, so when I get Arby's, it's like a special treat.
Enjoying the ride? This is all very exciting, I'm sure.
Chat, you ever been in a limo? I went in a limo once. There was someone that I was, like, kind of a friend with in high school, and for her 16th birthday party, her like sweet 16 or whatever, her mom, like, rented a limo, and it was like, oh, like, wear a nice suit, like, we'll go on this limo. And the limo was cool. The limo was the best part of the night, because we did that, and we went to a fancy restaurant where I ate food that I hated. It was some kind of like orange salmon. It's like salmon with orange sauce, and it tasted like whenever you brush your teeth and then drink orange juice. Should I consume? No. Actually, fuck it. Let's go. Gotta get a little tipsy to fight Satan. Nice. Have a great night. Should I tip? No. The dollar is mine. Oh, I didn't go to the bathroom. Get the goat. Grab the key. Yeah, I'm speedrunning this now. But yeah, I ate, like, disgusting salmon that I hated. And then... Hold on, I'm not showing titty again. I'm not making that mistake twice. And then we were in, her mom had like rented out like this entire room for like the whole night. And the music in the room, they kept playing Happy by Pharrell Williams. It was when that song was at its peak, and they kept playing Happy by Pharrell Williams. And so we had this room for like a whole night, and they turned the lights off, and everyone started making out. It was like a make-out party, and I was by myself. I was single. I was the only single person there. And so I'm sitting in a room of teenagers making out while Happy by Pharrell Williams was playing. And I was like, this sucks. And so I just went outside. I just sat outside and went on Reddit. I just read Reddit. Because what else was I going to do, man? Like, what was I going to do? I didn't bring anyone to the make-out party. I didn't know it was going to be a make-out party. Shitty food. Shitty time. The limo was pretty alright, though. The limo was cool.
I am behind you.
A gulp. Okay, VIP pass. Let me in. Okay, chat, should we kill him again? Should we try and get the best ending? Or should we actually kill the secretary? Do you want to see the best ending? Here, wait, we'll do a poll. Manage poll. There you go. You got a minute. Choose which ending. Good ending or bad ending. It's up to you guys. You guys decide. Do we kill M.Stain or is his naked secretary? What are you looking at, you little dweeb? You little chud. Yeah, we gathered here today to pay tribute to our Super 7 figure. We did these jokes before. Can we... Okay, choose an offering. Goat. Not good enough. Not showing her titties. Wait, what do you mean good poll? Wait, what do you mean good poll? Wait, what was wrong with the poll? Oh, it's a 50-50. Are you guys fucking me? Guys. Alright. Hey. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. No, I don't even need to do that, chat. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. With an actual coin. Ready? Heads, we kill her. Tails, we kill him. I lost the coin. Wait. Got it. Okay, one more time. Heads, we kill her. Tails, we kill him. Heads. And I can verify that too. It would land it on heads. Alright, let's kill her. Don't. I don't want to look at her though. Don't. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Damn. See, this is what happens. You get one little drip of alcohol, you get a little tipsy on a Friday night, man, you end up killing a secretary. Her soul was unclean. Oh. He dies anyway. Does that change the final boss fight? No. Oh. I bet she's gonna be one driving the limo now. Or the taxi. He's kind of faster. He's harder to hit. Maybe this did change it. I'm also drunk. Come on, dude. Get down here and start dying. Can I even lose this encounter? I don't know. Right now he's going crazy mode. Okay. Okay. Dude, don't call the TOS police, dude. Dude, don't tell Jeff Bezos I'm streaming titties. Don't tell him I showed titties and pussy wussies. Dude, he's gonna send William Shatner after me. Okay, bar's burning. Bye-bye. Oh, I can go in the limo. Okay, limo or taxi, though. I'm gonna ride out of here and I'm taking the taxi. But I bet she's gonna be the one driving the taxi. Should have taken the limo. She's not certified to drive a limo. Bad sacrifice. Wow. Lives taken too. Okay. Alright, well that's enough of M.Stain. That game's really cool. I would like to see the best ending at some point, but we're good. We don't need to do that tonight. We're going to move on to the next one. That was very good. Okay, hey, you're good, Kirby. I'm going to take... No, I'm good, actually. I don't need to take a pee break just yet. We're going to move on to the next game. Salvation Project. Yeah. Let's do Salvation Project. I have, like, a good... I shouldn't show you that. Hold on. Leaked. Dude, I just leaked my whole game list. I've got a good amount of games to play. So if we don't get to them all tonight, that's fine. We can do it next week too. Oh, I see. Okay. This is Salvation Project. The reason I picked this one is, well, you'll see. You'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hi.
My name is Seth. And
Seth.
This public service announcement is dedicated to your fears.
Wow. Wow.
This program is brought to you by the Salvation Project. And what fear are we going to be discussing today?
The spiders, nuclear war, Satanism. I thought this said socialism, and I got really excited. I mean, I'm definitely afraid of two of these. I'll let you figure out which two. But I'm most afraid of spiders. Because listen, hear me out on this. I think spiders is the worst out of the three of these. Nuclear war, a nuke drops on you, you're dead, you're gone. What is there to be worried about? It's just the end. Satanism, that's not scary at all. But spiders? You get bit by a spider, you get poisoned, and you're going to be groaning and grinning and sweating and pissing? Spiders are the worst of the three.
That's right. Satanism.
That's not what I chose, Seth.
Satanism is a great danger to our citizens, and we all should be on our toes. It's a danger to our souls, to our world, and our way of living. And this danger strikes where it hurts most, our children.
I didn't know that I was going to be broadcasting Fox News. Sorry.
To make sure your kids are safe, you should locate the satanic objects in your household.
Wrong
before
stream
it's too
chat.
late. The typical satanic object includes satanic audio tapes, satanic posters, or satanic books.
Okay, so like a Beatles record, an Aquabats poster, and like the collected works of Steve Ditko.
Beware, these can be hidden in plain sight. And on that, we wish your family luck in searching and destroying the threats inside your home. Be careful, because if you don't care, they will. This has been a broadcast from the Salvation Project. Until next time, Seth out.
Elebits, I mean, yeah, that's pure satanicism. If you or a loved one is in the vicinity of a copy of Elebits, it's your sworn duty to destroy it. Oh, okay, we're playing as Karen. This does raise a concern. I think I saw something that could be satanic in my son's room upstairs. I have to investigate immediately. Oh, what was that hand? No, I liked that hand. Bring that hand back. That's a good hand. That's a great hand. All right, chat. What's the hookups on the back of this? Just okay, that's not. Karen, that's not even plugged into a wall. There we go. Oh, what a nice flat. Isn't this just this is just the apartment from Seinfeld, isn't it? Jerry! I saw something crazy on TV, Jerry. There was this frog called Seth, and he was talking about all kinds of satanic imagery. Is that? Okay, that's the telephone. What's the deal with satanicism? Every great streamer has a Seinfeld impression. Okay, I mean, let's take a look around. We've got a spacious home. Let's take a look around. All right, what's in this door? Oh, this is the scare room. This is the meat room. This is where we keep our giant whale meat. Oh, it's our car. Okay. Wait, why is the furnace in the garage? And why is the furnace like a like a school furnace? Alright, let's go get items from our son's room. Yeah, we're playing as the mom from Binding of Isaac. This is the Binding of Isaac first-person shooter. I'm just gonna preemptively turn all the lights on. Okay, which one's my son's room? Is this his room? Yes, it look. Oh my god, chat. No! Dude, he listens to Saint Anger! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, chat, what's the most satanic item in your room? Well, I sleep under a Godfather poster, so that's pretty bad. I mean, Zolar's pretty satanic. I got a plush of Donkey Kong. I got a plush of Steven Universe. Ow. Ow. I got a Norbert from the Angry Beavers plush. That's pretty satanic. I got a Swans poster, and it. Oh, you got an OK computer. Oh my god, dude, you got to start praying now. You got an OK computer poster, but that's the most satanic Radiohead album. Well, next to Kid A, but oh my god, no. The most satanic album I own? The most satanic album I own is not my 3-6 Mafia single. This is the most satanic album I own. Star Wars Galactic Funk. This shit will turn you into a Satan worshiper. When you hear the Cantina music, but played a 70s disco, there's no going back. No, it's not. Well, those are the only two Radiohead albums I know, so. They're in rainbows. Okay, what is it? Oh my god. And who is this? I'm afraid to ask. His girlfriend? It was probably actually his mom. Oh no, dude. Dungeons and Demons. No. Oh my god. Dude, he's playing Munchkin. No. The most satanic tabletop game. Munchkin. And what's under his bed, I'm afraid to ask. destroy his Funko Pops. He's got the Falcon and Winter Soldier Funko Pops. There's no saving my little boy. All right, let's throw them in the furnace. Let's save our son, chat. This is actually a very noble cause. My parents never really had any, like, moral panic over anything. They were pretty steadfast and like, well, do whatever you, like, watch whatever you want as long as you don't imitate it. Except for one time, there's one Family Guy joke where Peter is sitting around a campfire and he does, like, a song about Brokeback Mountain, and he keeps singing, he sings Sodomy, and my mom was pissed, dude. My mom was so mad. She yelled at my brother. She was like, Mike should not be watching this. And, like, I didn't know what sodomy is. I don't think my brother knew what sodomy was. And we were like, what? Huh? All right. Time to go watch my favorite show. Like, literally, if she hadn't said anything, it probably would have been a few more years before I learned what sodomy was. So, like, that was on her. Oh, I gotta turn the lights out. There we go. Now it's... Do I need to sit down, or... In today's news, there was an event of greatest importance today. Jonathan Wuzis gave us his inaugural speech in which he... Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Find the satanic dancing skeleton from Hobby Lobby. You talking about the possessed skeleton, real creepy or whatever the video? What do you want? He said, what do you want? Oh my god, he said, what do you want? We want you out of our homes. Out. He said hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's one of the best videos ever. But I find that people don't want to sit through the whole 15 minutes, and you have to. For the full experience, for the entire roller coaster, all the suspense, you have to sit through the full 15 to get the payoff. It's truly like the Twin Peaks of YouTube videos.
My name is Seth, and today's public service announcement is dedicated to energy consumption.
Yeah, go green.
This program is brought to you by the Salvation Project. So, as we previously stated, energy consumption is an extremely important issue. However, sometimes we have to ignore it to protect ourselves from the evils of the world. As you all know, Satanism has started to rapidly grow in our communities.
I'm telling you, you could give this dude an AM radio show, and he would, like, he would be the biggest thing in, like, the flyover states.
Since our last program, many of our viewers relate to us their successes of protecting their house from the devil's propaganda. But that is not enough. As Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." The devil comes at the devil's hour, but using science, our specialists discovered that the correct time of the devil's hour is 8 p.m.
Okay, chat, it's 9 p.m. Alright, we're good. We survived the devil's hour.
The devil fears the light. Even the smallest darkness can bring the devil, so we shall shine the light on it and bring safety to our homes. We implore you, turn on every light in your home until 8 p.m. and make your house safer. The devil shall not pass.
This really, but this feels like a real thing.
Be careful, because if you don't care, this was a Salvation Project program.
Like,
Until
this
the next
feels like a
time,
real, like,
step out.
I don't know, turn all the lights on, like a real, like, Let's get more money for the energy companies kind of thing. All right, we gotta get the lights on, chat. Oh my god, it's almost 8. The places where we sleep, so the devil does not invade us when we are not awake. Should probably light them too. Okay, so are we lighting everything? Let's go. Is this real? Yeah, this is real. Chat, this really happened. This happened to my friend Neil. I can't turn it on. Okay, it's fine. Wait, what's that one room? What's this door? I'm afraid to go outside. What if there are demons out there? Oh my god, no! OMG! Oh, did I make it in time? Yeah, okay, I'm right. Alright, gotta get the lights on. Okay, safe in my son's room. My son can sleep safely tonight. Is this... Yeah, it's on. Okay. Okay, it's a bathroom. Is this my... Okay, this is my room. Where's the light? Oh no, the power went out. Oh my gosh. Was that like a picture of Dad? Okay. Chat. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. To be fair, when the power does go out, it is scary. I didn't make it in time. Oh, I keep doing that. Oh my fucking god, that actually scared me. That actually got me. What is up with me? Why am I so easily scared tonight? Yeah, that's my son. That's my son, Brendan. Brendan! Brendan, I made you pancakes. I know it's 8 p.m., but I made you pancakes. Please, you need to stop studying for your SAT and spend some time with your mother. We're trying to get him to stop playing games. He is a little bit of a gamer, but we're trying to make sure that he spends some time with the family. Did she say to go outside or not to go outside? Okay. We're trying to teach him. Bro. Oh my god, dude. Hello?
Well, hello there, missus. I believe you found yourself in a bit of a situation.
Yeah? Why are you here? How did you get inside? Did Brendan let you in?
Why? Missus, this is an emergency. And a big one, I might say. I came here to help you get rid of the demons in your home. I see you've been watching my programs and following them. Even if you are afraid of spiders, now you know there are things that are much worse than that.
I think spiders are still the worst.
Satan is very much real and is nearing your home. Perhaps you noticed the signs already. The lights, your son's behavior, and however more that you don't notice. And I am here to help you with the protection of your home.
Okay, but why me? Isn't everyone in danger? Why help me in particular?
Silly, I am helping everyone. I've already helped countless people, and you are just another lucky child of God who gets the special treatment. But hush now. It was hard for your nerves today already.
True.
Go to sleep now. I will guard it with my life. After you wake up, there is much to be done.
Dude, Seth's kind of a bro. Seth's kind of cool. You know what? I like Seth. I can trust this guy.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Seth, and today's public service announcement is dedicated to the signs of Satan in your house.
Yay!
This program is brought to you by the Salvation Project. As you should know, the devil is coming! And we should all be protecting ourselves and our loved ones from the devil. Check your windows! Check your windows! Board them up! Board them up! Satan shall not pass! Check your crosses! Make sure they are not inverted! Check your mirrors! Cover them up! Satan shall not pass! Satan shall not pass! Be careful, because if you don't care, they will.
That's kind of like a... Seth's kind of like a... It's kind of like the Christian critic.
This was a Salvation Project program. Until next time, Seth out.
Glass house people. Yeah, if you live in a glass house, you are absolutely fucked right now. Seth.
What a charmer, huh? Sure is an energetic fella. But he is right. You should get on your feet and start covering them windows.
He talks like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Maybe check your garage for instruments and materials. You're bound to have something.
Just imagine Sonic saying that.
I also remember you having a cross in here nearby, as well as a mirror in your room. So what are you waiting for? Go, go, go!
I take
Maybe
Seth
check
with
your
me.
garage for instruments and materials. You're bound to have something. I also remember you having a cross in here near. So what are you waiting?
Hey! Time to keep the demons out of your home. Ah, come on, Tails. We're just preventing Satanism. I guess I don't need the lighter. Okay, I need boards. I need boards and nails to cover my windows. Dude, someone's gonna jump me in this hallway again. Something's gonna get me. Okay, we need, like, okay. Hammer. Planks. Alright, where's the planks? Planks. I've got chairs. I could bust the legs off the chairs. Have we seen... Oh, planks right there. Okay, we gotta find all the windows. Cover up your windows so Satan doesn't get in. Okay, that's not as scary. That's not very scary. When all the lights are on, he's not scary. Seth, are you okay? I just saw a demon out there, dude. Okay, 6 more windows. This is just like a schizophrenic woman watch like the Vincent Price episode of the Muppet Show. Roommates traveling to the fridge at 2 a.m. be like, olive. I feel like there's one more piece of the picture missing. We got the mom and the son, or the mom and the dad. I feel like we need the son. Wait, what's this room? Oh, I think we just found where it could be. There it is. It's my son, Brandon. What's that? It's just a bookmark. What is this room, though? This is just this is the library. Is that lockers? There we go. Windows done. Crosses flipped. The good Lord and Seth will protect me. Thank you, Seth. I know this isn't the real Seth, but it's like, you know, my own personal approximation. Oh, dude, it's almost the witching hour. Seth, what do we do now? Oh my god. Ew. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, dude.
Maybe check your garage for instruments and I also remember you having a... So what are you waiting for?
I did it. Wait, what else do I need to do? I boarded up the
Maybe
windows.
Check your garage for instruments and material. I also remember you having a cross in here nearby. So
Oh, the mirror in my room. Shit. Oh, shit. That's how they're going to get me. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. It's too late. Oh, my God. No, dude. Please. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to Seth. What was that? Seth, is that you? Brendan, is that you? Are you just are you just trying to get a midnight snack? Brendan! Am I okay? What the hell? I think the game broke a little bit. Okay, we're fine now. I don't know what just happened. Seth?
I see you have completed your mission. And most importantly, you are still alive.
Am I, though? I was attacked. How can you be so insensitive?
I am not insensitive. I'm just doing my job. And my job is to keep you safe.
Dude, oh my god. Seth has had it with the Karens.
Mrs., you should not anger the one who gives you salvation. You look tired. You should go to sleep.
But I don't want to sleep. I need to understand. I gotta find Brendan.
Sleep.
I need to see if he wants some slices of American cheese while he checks his SAT score.
Hey there, missus.
Crusty.
I see you're back again for the Daily Wisdom. You are under attack.
This is, hey, you know what? Hey, Joe Biden, I know you're watching. Hey, flush the whole, like emergency broadcast system. Just get rid of that. We just need that voice line.
Your life is under attack.
That one too.
Your soul is under attack.
And that
we
one.
have to go for the nuclear option. You have to call for help. Luckily, our manager knows the correct ritual to summon a guardian angel for your home. Do it now. Do it now.
We gotta call the manager of Christianity. Typical Karens, am I right, guys? Who here? Show of hands, guys. Who here hates Karens?
Focus now.
Who here is sick of Karens? Right?
Get the chalk and candles from storage. Lighter from the kitchen, and don't forget the lighter. The storage room is right across the corridor. Then, and only then, get back to me, and we'll begin the ritual.
Okay, Seth. Alright, okay, counters are a little dirty. I think Brendan was in here. I think he made some hot dogs, and he got ketchup everywhere. Alright, lighter. Never should have let Brendan play Munchkin. This is what happens. I took him to the comic store one time to ask if they had any good Christian comics. If they had the Bible, but with pictures. And I should have never let him buy Munchkin. Okay, chalk and candles. Alright. Alright, nothing's gonna grab me. We got chalk, candles, and the lighter. I think that's all he
That's
wanted.
it! Now draw the sacred pentagram and place the candles on the edges of the Forsaken Star. The Lord demands it! The Lord is coming!
I don't think the pentagram's really like the Lord's shape. It's not really what the Lord is into.
Yes! Yes! Now the time has come! Your soul will be ours! The Salvation Project, it is finally completed! The Hollow Star has awakened, and you were its originator! Perish, you naive witch, and succumb to the will of our Dark Lord!
Brendan, I didn't know this was gonna happen. This isn't my fault. I was tricked. This isn't my fault, Brendan. Brendan, this is what happens when you don't spend time with me. Do you not love your mother, Brendan? This is what happens when you don't love your mother. This is what happens to little boys who don't love their mother. Ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me? You stopped responding to my calls a week ago. Is everything okay? Do you take your medication daily? I need help. I want to see my family again. I miss Brendan. Okay, so it really is like a schizophrenic woman who watched like... She watched like the Muppet Show. Hey, Landy, voice of Seth, was phenomenal. Very good. That one was cool. That one was fun. Okay. Alright, chat. Yeah, that's pretty much just an episode of the Muppet Show. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
and welcome to a very special episode of The Muppet Show. Our guest tonight is Satan himself. Yay! No. And that's how you be a good Christian. Okay. Hey, our next game tonight, I'm not even going to say the title of it. I'm just going to open it. I'm going to turn audio off because I don't want it to spoil anything. I'm just going to open it, make sure it's working, and we're going to get into it. Yeah, it's going. It's Buff Imposter. Oh, good. Oh, it looks good, man. Dude, hey, I'm sorry, chat. I should have given you a warning on that one. Alright, well, there's nothing much more to click. Let's just, hey, Buff Imposter, baby. Oh my god, the sensitivity is so high. It's still, look at that. Just turn it off. Just no sensitivity. That's still, it's so sensitive. Holy. Hello? I hope the Buffy Imposter does not catch me. You need to find all the milk. Oh no. Please, not the Buffy Imposter. Please, no. Okay, milk. Oh, no, please. No, Buffy Imposter. Go back. No. No. Okay. Chad, I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. Pick up the milk. Oh. That was easy. Alright, chat, we beat it. And that was Buff Imposter. Okay. I wish you guys were stupider so I could pull that off. Can I play level 2 now? Oh. Oh, fuck, chat. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh! It was the Buff Imposter. Was this a picture of the room I'm in? What was that? Did you see that for like one frame? The Buff Imposter was there? I hope there is no more Buffy Imposter. I am so scared of him. With his big rippling muscles. And thick, muscular cheeks. What was that? What was that? Where is the Are you lost? Yes. Where is the Buffy Imposter? I'm so So, what? So, what? What did that say? Hello? No, dude, I'm so scared. No, what do you mean no? He's definitely in that room. No, not the Buff Imposter. He is so buff and so scary. What the hell? Gulp! Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I do? The buff imposters. Hide. From what? I already escaped from the buff imposter. I'm not scared of anything. Where is the milk? Where is the buff imposter's milk? I found the milk, but I found the buff imposter. No, give me the milky. Give me milky. Give me milky. How do I pick up? Right. Why can't I pick up the milk? Oh. Okay. Oh, dude. Now we're in the Spencer mansion. You will give me a milk. Behind you. Gulp. I'd like to. Is this Binding of Isaac music? Is it? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, the milk. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, how did he know? Oh, there's not a door here. I wish the walls didn't rebuild. I would actually think this is like kind of cool if the walls didn't rebuild. If he just like could wreck the entire building with his big muscles. I think that would be pretty cool.
What a pleasant encounter.
What a pleasant encounter. Dude, that's the scary. Oh my god. That's exactly what Freddy used to say. Whenever kids would go to sleep, Freddy'd show up and go, "What a pleasant encounter." He is close. Oh my god. Oh my god, they weren't kidding. What the hell? How can he be inside and outside? I'm sure someone was fired over that one.
Running won't save you.
Okay, then I'll walk. Is this like I feel like this is an asset flip of something else, right? Like it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. He is so sexy. Oh, dude. I know this is like supposed to be like you know, like Slender or whatever. Like Baldi's Basics. But this is so like, I mean, what does this have to do with Among Us? Heard something? No. I don't know. I guess I've never played Among Us. Does Among Us take place in a luxurious mansion? Or a school? Oh my god, is that the Buffy imposter? Oh my god, he is watching. Where is the milk? Give me, mommy milkies. Wait, that's not what it is. It's give me chicken tendies. Gulp. Kinda. I don't know if that's true. What is it? I mean, what are these pictures of? This isn't even where I am anymore. Where is the milk? Please. Please, I want the milky. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry, 1 second. What's that noise? Shut up. When the imposter is us. That's all I wanted the voice changer for. Wow, chat. Dude, I am killing it, man. I'm gonna be the #1 buff imposter player. Oh my god. When the imposter is thick and sexy. It's kind of like hello. They should have called this Hello Imposter. 'Cause it's kind of like Hello Neighbor. In that nothing happens. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fleeing is futile.
Oh no, he's hot. Chat, which Among Us color are you most attracted to? I'm into purple. I really want to play Among Us. Like legitimately, I don't have friends. Oh my god. So like I've never played Among Us. Oh my god. No. No, please. You gotta let me through. I've been tricked. Please, you gotta let me through. You gotta let me through. You gotta let me through. Easy. At one time, there was talks of doing Among Us for Dub Hunt. But it was like, well, I mean, how many people do we need and how do we set it up? Maybe someday, man. Maybe when the game is like good and dead, when it's completely irrelevant to play Among Us, we'll do an Among Us stream. Because I love Trouble in Terrorist Town. Like, that's one of my favorite games ever. So just, you know, a new Trouble in Terrorist Town. Like, I'm in. Trouble in Terrorist Town with, like, a little sprinkle of Space Station 13 on top of it. Like, super, super light sprinkle. I like that. Okay, the fake doors. This is... You're all alone. Are you lonely? Yeah, but that doesn't... has nothing to do with this game. Why does the milk make like a paper flip noise? Oh! Okay. Dude, this is a baby game, man. I'm tearing it up. I don't know if I should really be proud of that, though. Oh, now it's 4 Milky. This doesn't even look like an imposter. It looks like a... hold on. Pepsi City is under attack. Man, Pepsi Man's soundtrack is really solid, though. Oh my god. Oh, dodged. Buff Imposter, he's like Pepsi Man mixed with the Kool-Aid Man.
Alright, I'm done with the Pepsi Man music. Back to the scary music. This is the last. Well, let me get the last milk, okay? Thank you. All right. That's gonna save my score. That's it for Buff Imposter. I think if John Carpenter's The Thing redefined horror film, I think Buff Imposter redefined horror video games. Truly, something special. How do I leave? Exit. Are you sure? Yes.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Kind of got to figure out what I'm doing next here. Whether I want to play another one. I do kind of want to play another one. We'll play another one. We'll play one more. Let's finish tonight on a good note. But before we do that, though, I have to take a pee break. I've had to pee since the first game. And I think I'm going to get so scared that it's going to come squirting right out. So let me take a quick pee break. Me saying Quake was not an allusion to what we're playing next. Let me take a quick pee break. Very short 5-minute pee break. And I'll come back and we'll finish out tonight with a good one. And I've got a good one. See you in like less than 5 minutes. We need a moment to steady our nerves. Our creature feature presentation will return.
What are you doing?
Taking pictures of penile? What are you doing?
I'm looking at some penile. You know, I got some ways of enhancing those pictures. Thanks to the advances in modern technology, I can manipulate the dimensions of your hog to increase the attraction rates in potential mates.
You made it smaller.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange. I don't like orange, so we're gonna go with blue.
Why would you make my hog blue?
What's up, everybody? It's me, Norman the Gamer. And today's Tutorial Thursday, I'm gonna show you one of the most...
You're watching a tutorial on how to use the eraser tool.
I made a mistake.
Since you can't seem to handle this, I'll take care of it.
You just posted that to your church's Facebook page.
I don't care if you think it looks good. Just delete it. What do I need pincers for?
I thought it looked kind of cool.
But I don't have pincers.
So what kind of angle do you want?
Dutch?
Well, it looks like we are just about wrapped up here.
Yeah. Maximum length, minimal hair. I like it.
So who do you plan on sending that hardy hog to? Ew.
I'm Captain Mike Ryder, and I'm talking to you about jokes. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to steal a joke is not your friend. Stealing jokes can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to talk to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers. Because stealing jokes can kill. And if you steal a joke, you go to hell before you die. Please.
Call them young. Call them inexperienced. Just don't call them mediocre. Me, I call them dangerous. But who am me? Who's so scared? Our creature feature presentation returns now. Okay, we're gonna play one more. I booted it up and it was immediately cursed. It worked, but it was cursed as hell. You'll see what I mean here. This is a doghouse. Seems normal, starts normal.
I need my equipment to make the perfect doghouse.
And when I hit escape to like pause it, it just crashed the game. The game was just gone. So we're just dealing with what we're dealing with. This is Doghouse. This is our dog. I'm gonna name him Toby. There's good old Toby. Hey Tobe. How you doing, Toby? Alright, let's make Toby a doghouse. Gotta get the old power drill. Gotta get the old saw. Gotta get the old VHS tape. Okay. Oh. Um. Toby? What are you up to, Toby? Did I beat it? Okay. I guess I'm not supposed to go in the house holding a boombox, or else I unlock the dance ending.
My equipment to make the perfect doghouse.
Okay, power drill. Saw.
It's still not enough. I need to check the garage.
What? Toby got thicker, dude. Toby got caked up. I gotta get some cement and hammer and more.
It's not big enough to hold you.
Toby, that ain't good, brother. Toby, we gotta get you to a vet, man. What the hell?
What the hell? What are you, like a golden lab, caribou mix? What the hell's going on with you, Toby? You're a good boy, but that ain't right. Of course, gotta get the comically large lock. Get that from, Spirit Halloween. Alright, Toby, alright. Well, we're gonna, I'll see you tomorrow morning, Toby. We'll go for a walk tomorrow. That was the game. That was the game?
I need my equipment to make the perfect doghouse.
That was the game?
It's still not enough. I need to check the garage. It's not big enough to hold him.
What if I open this door? Toby? See, this is the cool room. This is the hang out with Toby room. Uh-oh. Please do not go inside the house. But I want to hang out with Toby. That's really the game. Okay, I'm coming up with my own ending. Alright, we seal the door. We build Toby the perfect doghouse. Seal the door. We go to bed worried. We say to our wife, we turn to our wife and we go, I'm not so sure about Toby. I'm a little bit worried about good old Toby. He ain't looking so good. Our wife says, well, take him to the vet tomorrow. You know, that seems like the logical thing to do. So the next morning, bright and early in the morning, we look at Toby. He's grown bigger. We go, Toby. Hey, Toby. Don't do that, Toby. Come on, Toby. We put our leash on Toby. We take him to the vet. The vet says, okay, listen, we'll see what we can do, but no promises. We give Toby a little kiss. We say, goodbye, Toby, I love you. Toby goes, and we hope and pray for the best. We hope that Toby will be fine. We wait at the vet for 6 to 8 hours, hoping and praying that they'll figure out what's wrong with Toby. Finally, the vet comes back and says to us, well, we've got good news and we've got bad news. The good news, well, let's start with the bad news. The bad news is, quite frankly, this is going to cost you a lot of money. Sorry, it just is. Very unfortunate. It's gonna cost $16,000 to save old Toby. We call our wife. We go, I don't know. Oh, do we have that money? Our wife, she checks the checking book. She checks the bank accounts. She looks things up and down. She calls us back. Yes, we can save Toby. Your childhood dog, Toby, can be saved. Now, we're ecstatic. We're as happy as can be. We turn to the doctor. We tell the doctor, hey, let's do it. Let's save Toby. So the doctor, she goes to the bank.
She goes, all right, it's gonna be another. It's gonna be a good bit. It's gonna be a good amount of time. But we're gonna save Toby. And we thank her. We thank the vet profusely. And we wait. In the lobby of the veterinarian's office, they have a bunch of Where's Waldo's books. We crack those open. We start checking them out. You know, where is that Waldo? What's going on with Waldo? Let's figure it out. On the TV, they got a TV in there. They're playing 101 Dalmatians. The live action 90s one. You know, and it's okay. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying it well enough, but you know, it's not anything crazy. It's not anything great, and we're worried. We're worried about old Toby. You know, we want Tobe to be all right. We love Toby. And then finally, the movie's over. We've been texting with our wife all day, and the vet comes out and goes, "Sir? Sir? We've got good news." I'm going to... And we say, "Yeah, what is it?" Doctor says, "Hey, someone wants to see you." And it's good old Toby. Yeah, we got Toby back. Toby is A-okay. He is perfectly fine. Good old Toby is here with us and as healthy as a spring chicken. Better than the day we got him 8 years ago. He's doing fine. It was just it was like a twisted stomach. So he's good. Toby's good to go. You know, we're hugging Toby. He's giving us kisses. We're kissing him. We're so excited. And we swipe our card and he's good to go. He has some pills he has to take, you know, but he's all right. Toby's good. That's the real ending. That's the Toby's okay ending. The true horror is having to decide, you know, having to look at your bank account and go, do I have enough money to save my pet? That's the real horror of the story. But we did it. Toby is A-okay. I mean, who doesn't love a happy ending? You know? We're just happy to have him here. Whatever it takes, we're happy that Toby's back with us. And that's that. That was Doghouse. That was what can you say? I'm trying to flip the Ace Combat dog. I'm trying to flip this PNG and I can't figure out a way to just flip this thing horizontally so that Toby is actually looking at us. Well, he'll just look that way. Okay, well, that was not the ending I thought it was going to be, but you know what? It's a happy ending. Also, Buff Imposter might have been a better game, which is not what I was expecting. But Toby lived, and we got our happy ending. We earned our happy ending, and that's what matters. All right, chat. Hey, that's going to do it for me for tonight. I'm hitting the hay. We got more itch.io indie horror games to play, but we'll save those for another time. Next week, probably. Yeah, why not? Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that's it for me tonight. I'm done. I'm out of here. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for the chit chats. Thanks again to Kirby for the figures. Thank you again to everyone hanging out tonight, chatting, having some laughs, having some scares. I can't believe I got scared twice tonight. I really am a pussy. Okay. I'll see you guys Monday. We're going to do Monkey Monday. Some more Monkey Ball on Monday. And then next week we'll do more Symphony of the Night. We're like, I can't tell if we're almost done or only halfway through. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for being here this week. Thanks for being here tonight. And let's give a big hug to Toby. Ready? A big Toby sized hug. There he is, Toby. There, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Good old Toby. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Toby? You are. You may have turned into a big scary spider mutant, but who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Okay, I'll see you next week, champ. Good night. Well, that's all the frights tonight. We hope you enjoyed this very spooky presentation. Make sure to check under your bed, check inside your closet, and maybe sleep with the lights on. This has been a Fudge Films production.